As an Animal Crossing player, I wish I knew these tips before starting my island again in 2026. For the past 2 months, I've been working on version 2.0 of my island, and this time, I didn't just do random things like I did with the previous version. So I really want to share some super useful tips that will make everything way easier, whether you just started playing or you've been playing since the beginning. If you've just started your island and you want it to perfectly follow a theme, plan everything before starting anything at all. Choose a theme, an island shape, and a name that perfectly match the vibe. Then choose the color palette and custom patterns you're going to use across the entire island. If you follow the same color scheme for flowers, bushes, and houses too, your island will look way more aesthetic and cohesive. A lot of times I ended up with themed islands that had completely random areas that didn't match each other at all, and honestly, that's one of the reasons why I reset. Think about your island in sections. As the massive planner that I am, the first thing I do before decorating anything is draw the shape of my island by hand and decide in advance where every single area is going to be. Doing it manually genuinely helps a lot, but if you don't feel like it, there are also apps made specifically for planning your island. Obviously, improvised islands can still be beautiful, but at some point I ended up with tiny leftover spaces that were too small to build anything useful, and I wasted so much space that my whole island started looking way smaller than it actually was. For example, when you use ground patterns, it's really easy to make them too wide, especially roads. Sometimes it's better to make them smaller and think more in perspective instead of blocks. Everything will end up looking way more realistic and organized visually. As always, I hope I was helpful, and if you don't want to forget these tricks, I highly recommend saving this video and following me, because first, I'm a baddie, and second, I'm definitely not done yet. I still have hundreds of tips to give you. See you tomorrow. XOXO Crosser Girl.